Welcome to Top 5 Money Management Tips for Young Adults, one of a series of webinars developed by the Finance Authority of Maine to help students and families plan and pay for college. A great complement to this presentation is FAME's Managing Your Money publication, which is available for free to download or order from our website. I'm Mary Dyer, and I'll be your host for this webinar. I'm part of FAME's College Access and Outreach team, and we, along with our customer service team, are here to help Maine students and families navigate the financial aid process. Let us know what we can do to assist you. So let's begin. The first money management strategy that I'd like to talk about is really one of the most critical, and that is to apply for financial aid. This is especially important for students who are planning to pursue higher education or for anyone that is currently in college. Financial aid exists to help students pay for college, but in order to access it, you have to complete the free application for federal student aid and any other forms that your college or university requires. For more information about applying for financial aid, you'll want to check out one of our other webinars. There's one titled Filing the FAFSA and another called Financial Aid Awards, a guide to comparing costs and awards. Both of these webinars will be extremely helpful in guiding you through the financial aid process and helping you with understanding how to complete the FAFSA. It's important that everyone should apply for financial aid and that you apply on time based on your school's deadline. Each school sets their own deadline, and so you want to be sure that you understand what that deadline is in order to receive financial aid. It's very helpful if you take the time to meet with a financial aid counselor so that you fully understand the process in order to receive as much grants and scholarships and free money available to you. Another important step in the financial aid process is to be sure that you apply for outside scholarships. On the FAME website, you'll find a free Maine-based scholarship search tool that is especially helpful for you as you research and apply for scholarships. You'll also want to talk to employers, parents' employers, your school counselor to find out if there's any local scholarship opportunities that might be available to you. It's important to understand that there are scholarships available both to students who are graduating from high school, but then also for students who are already in college. So with this money management tip, really the important message here is apply for financial aid. Make sure that you apply on time every year. And in doing so, you'll be sure to access as much free money, grants, and scholarships that are available to you before you have to turn to student loans. The next step on the path to successful money management is to begin to understand where your money is going. And you'll do this by tracking your spending. You'll need to track every penny that you spend for an entire month. If a month seems too daunting, begin with a week and then build from there. You want to be sure that you track everything, things like daily coffee, meals out, gas station purchases, music downloads, all of those small purchases and larger ones, you want to be sure that you track them. Think of them as spending leaks. What you find is that those small purchases add up over time and become big purchases and really impact the amount of money that you have available. Once you've completed that activity, you want to sit down and categorize your daily spending. Take a look at the overall expenses and determine whether or not the things that you've spent your money on are things that you really need or things that you want. Can you cut back on your daily coffee? Are there things that you can do to reduce those spending leaks? From there, you can begin to build a spending plan by prioritizing your spending. And maybe by reducing some of those spending leaks, you will be able to increase your savings. One of the things that we do as consumers is we underestimate the impact of small purchases. And in going through this activity of tracking your spending, you'll find that those small purchases over the course of a month or a year can really add up to be big purchases. And so really take the time to track your spending and see what your personal spending leaks are. There are a number of tools available online to help you do this. There are apps available that you can download onto your smartphone or tablet, or you can use the basic simple method of just keeping your receipts in an envelope over the course of a month. Some consumers find it's really helpful just to take a snapshot with their smartphone of their receipts to keep a history of all of their spending. But again, the important message here is determine what your personal spending leaks are, be aware of them, and see if there's anything that you can curb so that you can divert that spending into savings. Tip number 3 is one of my personal favorites, and that is to discover found money. Most of us don't expect that we'll be receiving a windfall or winning the lottery anytime soon. So, in order to increase the amount of money that you have available each month, you'll have to discover ways to find money within your current spending and lifestyle. One of the first steps to discovering your own found money is to conduct a thorough assessment or a checkup of your fixed expenses to make sure you're getting the best deal. Fixed expenses are the bills that you pay every single month. Things like your cable, internet, cell phone, car insurance, even your credit card interest rates might be negotiable. In order to do this, you'll have to set aside some time to contact each of the companies that you currently work with. You'll also want to check out other options to see if there are more affordable rates available. If you're someone who pays your bills on time every single month, you'll likely be able to score yourself a better deal. Many consumers find that they can save hundreds of dollars just by negotiating. Another tip for discovering found money is to think about your skills and interests and consider whether or not you might be able to earn some extra money. Things like babysitting, lawn care, snow removal, even utilizing your photography or technology skills could be ways that you might be able to earn some extra cash. Think about what you're really passionate about and consider whether or not you might be able to turn that interest into real money. Another easy tip for increasing your available cash flow is to sell those unwanted items that are cluttering your attic and basement. Things like used sporting equipment, musical instruments, video games, unwanted electronics, or clothing could all be sold. Consider having a yard sale or set up a Craigslist or eBay account. If you're in college, there may be a campus swap or a way to sell used items that is already set up for you. Remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure. The last tip that I want to share with you is to check out Maine's unclaimed property database to see if you or one of your family members has unclaimed property available. Examples of unclaimed property include things like checking or savings accounts that have been closed but still have funds available. Other examples include insurance policies, last paychecks, even tax refunds. You can visit the Office of the Treasurer's webpage on maine.gov to search Maine's unclaimed property database, or you could visit unclaimed.org to search the national database. Remember, all of these search tools are free, so don't pay any organization to find unclaimed property on your behalf. But unclaimed property might be another great way to discover found money. So the main message with tip number 3 is to take some time to discover whether or not you can tap into your own found money. Be creative and be willing to invest some of your time. You may be able to convert your found money into real savings. Tip number 4 is a reminder to review your credit report at least once annually. Your credit report is a snapshot of your financial history. Think of it as your financial report card. Your credit report is used by financial institutions, possible employers, and others to determine whether or not you are financially responsible. Your credit score will be used by lenders to determine whether you're eligible for a loan and what interest rate you might be charged. It's very important that you become familiar with your credit report. You can request your free annual credit report each year at annualcreditreport.com. If you happen to find negative entries on your credit report, reach out to the creditor or collection agency and ask how you can begin to rebuild your credit history. You'll want to review your credit report each year as a way to monitor identity theft and be sure that someone hasn't accessed credit in your name fraudulently. Be smart with credit and get into the habit of reviewing your credit report each year. For more information about credit reports, be sure to check out our guide to managing your money on famemaine.com. Our final money management tip is especially important for young adults who are planning to attend college or those who are already in college, and that is to know your salary. A lot of college students that I talk to have no idea how much money they will make upon graduation. This is especially concerning for students who plan to borrow student loans in order to pay for college. In order to borrow responsibly, you'll need to know what your potential earnings are. There are a number of helpful resources to assist you in understanding your annual earnings. You can visit your college's career services office or talk to someone that you may know who is working in the profession. Your college's alumni office may also be able to help. You can also visit Career One Stop or Salary.com for a searchable database of salaries by profession and by state. Once you've gathered this information, visit FAME's Student Loan Debt Salary Calculator to calculate the maximum amount of student loan that you should borrow based on your annual income. The more informed you are about your expected salary, the better off you will be in the long run, particularly as you begin your job search. Knowing your value in today's job market will help you to negotiate pay and other benefits as well. These are just a few of our favorite money management tips. You'll find these and many more on our website and in our Managing Your Money guide. Visit famemaine.com for more tips on managing your finances. As a Maine student, you are also eligible to sign up for SALT. SALT is an online resource designed to help you take control of your finances and manage your student loans. Visit FAME's saltmoney.org site and sign up today. In addition to famemaine.com and SALT, there are also a number of free online tools, calculators, and apps available to help you on your path to financial wellness. If you have a checking or savings account, you might also wish to contact your bank or credit union for help with money management concerns. I'm Mary Dyer, and I hope that you have enjoyed Top 5 Money Management Tips for Young Adults. For more information on planning, saving, and paying for higher education, visit the FAME website, like us on Facebook, or call or email us at any time. Thank you.